everyone. Today I'm going to be changing the brake light in my 2001 Isuzu Rodeo. I noticed recently that the passenger side brake light was not working properly. The tail light works when the headlights are turned on, but the brake light's actually not working. I've not done this before myself, so I checked the service manual. I don't know if you can see on this piece of paper that I printed out from the manual, but it says disconnect the battery ground cable first, then remove the rear combination light assembly. And it says there are 3 screws. But when I look on here, there's actually, I only see 2. There's one here and another one here. I don't see the third one, so I'm not quite sure if my manual is incorrect or if there's a hidden screw somewhere. So I'm going to go ahead and disconnect these 2 and see what happens. Before I do that, I'm going to go ahead and disconnect the battery. Then I'll pull these 2 screws out and I'll see if I'm able to remove the light assembly. So I'll be right back. Alright, you can see I've got those 2 screws removed, and I tried wiggling the assembly, but it's definitely still connected at the bottom. And I've discovered that there is a 3rd screw. Hopefully you can see that kind of right there where my finger's pointing in the background. There's a 3rd Phillips head screw there. I think this gap is just wide enough that I can get a small screwdriver in there. It's going to have to be long enough to clear the bumper, but I think I can get a screwdriver in there. So I'm going to go ahead and remove that, then we can get this whole assembly removed. So let me do that and we'll move along. Alright, so I've got that screw removed. I had to kind of use a magnet tool to pull it out once it was loose. So now the whole taillight assembly is loose. It should just pull out. There we go. And expose the wiring. So you've got 3 lights here. My light that's not working is, I believe, the lower one. I'll probably reconnect the battery just to make sure I know which lamp to replace, but my instructions say to remove the light socket by turning it counterclockwise, and then remove the bulb from the socket by turning it counterclockwise while pushing it in at the same time. So first things first, we should be able to turn the socket, there we go, counterclockwise, and pull out. There's the bulb, and I should be able to, using 2 hands, hold the socket with one hand and turn the bulb counterclockwise with the other. So it's pretty simple. I did say push in while you turn, so push in and turn. Actually, you might be able to do it with one hand. There we go. So there's my old bulb. I'll go ahead and put the new one in and we'll test things out. Alright, I've got the new bulb in place and the socket is reinstalled. Basically it's just the reverse process. Push the bulb in, turn it clockwise, then take the socket, push it in and turn it clockwise. There's some, here I can show you, there's some alignment tabs. So it can only go in one way, basically. See if I can get it back the way I had it. Sorry, might have to redo it with 2 hands, but essentially it's the complete reverse of how we took it out. And then you're done, basically. We'll put the taillight assembly back in place, and I'm going to reinstall the 2 screws on the side first, because without those the whole thing wants to droop down and cover up this hole. In hindsight, when you're taking this apart, it's probably best to take the bottom screw out first so that the whole assembly doesn't sag, because then it covers up your gap here to get the screwdriver in there. So I'm going to go ahead and reinstall everything, and I've already tested it out. I temporarily hooked the battery back up and everything seems to be working fine. So this is a quick job that anybody can do in probably 10-15 minutes, armed with the correct information. Really the only tool you need is a Phillips head screwdriver, possibly a long telescopic magnet to grab this screw out of there once you pull it out. So I think typically a repair shop would charge you probably $25 to $50 maybe to do this. I think I got 2 lamps for $4.99. So this is a cheap, easy fix you can do on your own. Hope you found this video helpful. Thanks for watching. Okay, I know you thought the video was over, but I just wanted to point out a tip that I just discovered the hard way. You want to go ahead and put the bottom screw into this little plastic clip here on the bottom of the taillight assembly. It goes like that, before you try to reposition it, because what happens is that drops down into place, and the head of the screw, as I discovered, is actually a little bit larger than the gap between the bumper and the taillight assembly, and the screw won't fit in now once you've got the assembly in place. So you kind of have to push that screw through the hole and then gently drop it into place and try to get it aligned with the insert that it screws into. So it's going to be a little bit tricky. It might take me a couple tries, but that appears to be the best way to do this. So I just thought I'd mention that. Okay, now I think we're done for good. Thanks again for watching.